So this is a Sunday thing, you know what I mean? Stepping out at the vegan bakery. It ain't even called the vegan bakery, it's called the bakery. You know, they just happen to have everything vegan. And you gotta understand, yeah, I might be plant-based, vegan, whatever you wanna call it, but I don't subscribe to that narrative. It's a misunderstanding, I'm gonna say that. I'm a person that just stopped eating meat. It just so happened to be that, you know, I follow this type of outline where you can say that it's vegan. It pretty much is with the food, but I'm not so caught up in the headspace of, oh, animal rights and stuff like that, because it's not about that. It's about human rights. It's about living a healthy, wholesome lifestyle. So I'm not over here talking about, bro, you need to stop eating meat because it's bad for you. I'm not one of those. But at the end of the day, bro, we just had to get right with these vegan little cinnamon rolls one time for the one time. Ain't nothing too crazy. So this is how we starting our Sunday, but you know what it is. You see what it is. Yes, sir. So look, we just got over here to my family's crib, my mom's crib, and I'm gonna put you guys through a little workout sequence, only based off what I'm about to be doing, my performance for today. Something that you can do at home. All you need is some dumbbells, really, or even if you're at the gym, if you wanna, you know, add this to your workout routine, this is solid. This is what helped me up to this point. So the first thing you wanna do, warm up your body, man. Get your neck rotations, get your arms moving, get your stretches. You want to make sure that you loosen up as much as possible. You want to focus mainly on just loosening up your muscles, your tendons, and, you know, prepare yourself for the workout. Because, like I said, you don't want to pull nothing. You don't want to pull no muscle or nothing. Non-prepping. You gotta prep yourself for this type of stuff. So take a couple minutes to do that. Take 2-3 minutes if you have to. You know, don't be afraid to warm up before your workout. Don't just try to hop into a workout sequence, especially if you're going ham, you're going intense, and then you wanna act like it's not gonna take an effect on you if you don't. You know, prepare yourself for what you're about to get into. So take the time. I encourage you to, you know, loosen up a little bit before you get your workout in. All right, so the first thing we are gonna start with is decline push-ups. So you wanna get on an elevated surface, and we're gonna do not the so typical push-up. We're gonna do them elevated. We're gonna do them in a you know, elevated position. We just call it the decline push-up. So for me, this is just how I like to warm up. I like to not touch weight before I get into my workouts because I just want to loosen up my body even more. So I'm big on the calisthenics. Make sure you get your feet elevated and really get into the motion of things. Feel what you're doing. So we rest for a good 20 to 30 seconds on each rep, just to not be so pushed back on time. But this is just a warm up. So, and then the next thing we're gonna get into is low plank to high plank. So you wanna start in the push-up position, down, and all the way up. Let's get it. Make sure that you're breathing, make sure your core is engaged, you have good form. So we go back and forth with that. We'll be doing the elevated push-ups, the decline push-ups, then you get into your low plank to high plank. In between, you want to take at least 20 to 30 seconds to rest. So I'm gonna finish this out, and then we'll get right back into the main workout. The first workout sequence that we're gonna get into is the frontal raiser. The front raises, I said frontal raises. So get your dumbbells. That's really all you need. You can use heavy backpacks or whatever you can just to like mimic the weight. Yes, sir. Catch your breath, breathe it out. That's the first workout. Second workout we're gonna get into is the lateral raises. So targets the shoulders and it makes you walk around looking like a superhero. You're gonna be shoulder checking people and they're gonna be like, oh damn, excuse me, because your shoulders are gonna get so big off of doing this workout. So sheesh. telling you, you're gonna be shoulder checking people. Take a second to catch your breath. Breathe. That's gonna really hold you down and allow you to get through these workouts is by controlling your breath work, your breathing, your tone. If you're gassed out, if you're like gassed up, you're gassed out, it's gonna be hard to push through certain workouts because you're so winded. So I advise you to drink some water. I advise you to get your breathing technique under control and just practice breathing on a consistent basis. Even though we do it, you know, we don't have to think about it, but breathing is important. Shout out to Crone Gracie's dad, I forgot his name. Check him out, he'll teach you all about breathing. Let's get into the next one. After that, we'll get into the pike push-ups. I'm telling you, ain't nothing like it. So that was 4. Well, we did 3, I'm tripping. Now we're gonna get into the shoulder press. All right, so the last workout we're gonna get into is the shoulder shrugs. You know what I mean? The I don't knows. You do a lot of these, get your traps looking right, looking like the Hulk. So let's get into it. Yo, and that's the workout. Do 3 sets of those, 3 rounds on a consecutive basis. You'd be lying if you say you didn't get no results. But you have to pair it with the eating right and make sure that you're not, you know, doing anything that's gonna knock you off your pivot. So getting the amount of rest that you need, 6 to 8 hours, making sure that you're eating right, making sure that you can structure out your workouts and really get the results that you want, because that's what it's about. What are you doing this for if you're gonna just look the same? So it's about leveling up. It's about taking to the next level and making sure that you are progressing. If you're not getting better, you're getting worse. You want to keep that in mind when you are moving forward. That's enough of that. Enough of that ancient talk. You know what it is, man. If you guys enjoyed, I know this is my first round of doing like a workout type of video. I got to get better at the, like really just the interpersonal connection, because this worked for me. I said, this worked for me. Why wouldn't it work for you? You just have to follow the steps, follow the blueprint, and stick to it and stay committed and not really get distracted and not let anything knock you off of your pivot. So you know what it is. 5 exercises to build bigger shoulders at home. All you need is some weight, some dumbbells. Order you some off of Amazon and get right. Or go to the gym and do this. But you know what it is, man. It's Wholesome Brent. If you didn't know, now you know. If you like this video, you know what it is. Make sure you subscribe, all of that and all of that. I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.